Right. Let's give this a whirl. O eternal and all-powerful Lord, to whom the darkness itself bows down, from whom flows the damnation of humankind. Who writes this dross? I call forth Liebach of the Abyss, as you have commanded. Come to me, your most loyal servant beseeches thee. Drew! Let her down, you wanker! Got me doing your dirty work. But you gotta hold on, Drew. But don't push me, old man. Oh yeah, like I had any bloody choice in the matter. I've been a good little errand boy, oh great and powerful one. Come back to the Hellmouth, reclaim the Master's old church digs in your name, and regroup what was left of the Order of Aurelius. Even summon that Matriani fella. Although the necromancer seems to be running a little bit behind schedule. Maybe he's caught in traffic or something. Bad form to rub it in when you're holding all the cards. But I can't afford to fold. What next, Dark Lord? How may I serve you further? Oh, I don't see that being too much of a problem. Got a wonderful little flesh palace just down the street.
Just look at that tramp. Some of my sources, they tell me Skanky Heather there was throwing herself at Steve Phillips, one of the hunkier linebackers after football practice.
You can't win, Slayer. There's only one of you. There's an endless supply of us. Look on the bright side, Slayer. When the alarm clock goes off tomorrow morning, you won't have to get up.
Well, this is Buffy the Vampire Slayer Part 3. Now, this is a very long clip for which I've had to shorten it down, so I've sped it up in parts. And plus, it was the time I died for the first time on this game. Well, that was a sad tale in itself. But let's look at the positives. I've cut it down, so you don't have to see every boring thing. And as you've already noticed, the game's got a lot more exciting, a lot more quicker, and the gameplay looks a lot better. If you're wondering why this has come out later, I haven't had internet, so, if you're really that bothered, which I doubt you are, but hey. I'm about to kick and beat up some tables and chairs. For some reason, I do this a lot in this game, beat up some tables and chairs. I don't know why. I suppose I want to get a few stakes out of him, but no stakes were evidently found there. There are more magic items or crystals in this level, so keep a lookout. I've sped this up, so yeah. And I then took a break after seeing it. I don't know why. I probably wanted to get. I was probably hungry, so yeah. Well, we'll kind of come soon to one of my favourite bits of this game, the battle of Spike. Spike, of course, one of the great characters in the Buffy universe. Well, the Joss Whedon Buffy universe. Yeah, it's a really enjoyable battle, and I hope you enjoy it.
Buffy! Will! I am so going to enjoy this.
Evening, Slayer. Lovely night for the old mayhem, isn't it?
Spike.
Knew you'd miss me. Say, where's that gel-headed Nancy boy you're always parading around with? Usually Angel's following you around like a neutered pup.
What are you doing back in Sunnydale, Spike? We had a deal.
Sorry, love. Business is business. Guess there's just no honor among us children of the night.
You shouldn't have come back.
Is Buffy sad because the big bad broke his promise?
Wake up, moron. I'm
Gonna make you bleed.
Oh, I missed hurting you, Spike.
Right, Slayer. It's to be.
Oh, go kiss daylight.
That's all right, boys. A little game we indulge in, the Slayer and me. Bit of foreplay before the grand seduction. Courtship rituals. You get the picture? Yeah. One thing I can say about my relationship with the little miss down there, it's got fire.
Wasn't that just totally awesome? Buffy kicking the shit out of Spike. And she almost actually turned him to dust, which would have been awful. It would have been tragic. It would have meant Spike could never have been later in the series, and that would have been so bad. But he wasn't. So he can now be later in the series. Yay! And let's face it, he was a key in the Buffy universe at the end, especially in season 7. As we speed along here, killing the vamps, as you know, Buffy is an expert at, even though she seems to miss her heart on quite a lot of times. Maybe she shouldn't have given Dawn that much of a hard time in season 7 for missing the heart when she evidently misses the heart on frequent occasions. Right, the vampire comes down there and then disappears. Because he's a bloody wuss. Oh, wait, fire. Oh, yeah. Showing off my crossbow skills in a bit. Not very impressive, they are. I may improve them later in the game. But I may actually get worse. You never know. Yeah, he's dead. Yeah, part 3, as you can see, it's a long clip of the game. However, part 4 is relatively short compared to part 3 and 2. It's probably the shortest one yet, part 4. But part 3 is the longest one yet, mainly because I died once on this, so I had to redo it, which took it to over than like 37 minutes, which I've managed to cut down into 26, mainly by, well, speeding it up mainly. So like speeding it up and also cutting me going over the bits I already did. And yeah, Buffy's gonna drop down into... Now, is it Emil, why does the Brun seem to be located in this really weird place that has all these passages for which she can go to? And it's the Vanishing Man. 1, 2, hey ho, presto, disappeared. He didn't even get eaten. He just vanished. And there he is again, the same man. Wow, that Vanishing Man is a bit of a skillful one. But it is a Hellmouth, what do you expect? I mean, that will probably be usual having vanishing people. Oh, I forget which episode it was now that had a vanishing person. I think it was it season 2 or season 3? Had the... I don't think it was season 1, so it must be either season 2 or season 3. I got a feeling I want to say season 3. I'm not sure why, but I can't remember off the top of my head. And if you know it, you can, of the vanishing person, please leave a comment of what season and episode. Also, leave comments anyway. I like reading comments, so please leave your comments. Yeah, she really has to work on staking vampires. It's becoming an embarrassment. Also, leave comments about like what games you would like me to play or cover. Because of course I'm going through Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and I'll probably go on to Chaos Bleeds next. But after Chaos Bleeds, let me know what games you want me to cover. I prefer more original Xbox games. Or we could, I don't know, we could do not an Xbox game, maybe a Game Boy game. If you really wanted me to go over a Game Boy game, I would want to know what Game Boy game that's though. But hey. Now, these dogs are really, they're really useless. All they're good at is making the Buffy theme tune. That's the only thing they're good for in the game. Yep, that's the alley for which we saw the disappearing man. And he's actually reappeared but dead. And I found a crystal. Remember, those crystals are useful. And you should give them to Willow when you meet her later down the line. Yeah. You think she'd do a little hocus pocus trick? But in Chaos Bleeds, she's good. Her and yeah, in Chaos Bleeds, Willow actually has powers, so that's really good. In Chaos Bleeds, you get to play as more characters, so if you want to play more of the more characters, I'd recommend Chaos Bleeds. However, I think the actual storyline is probably better in this one. This is an incredibly long thing, which obviously you've noticed by now. I don't know what I'm gonna say really. Yeah, I got a bit lost here about where to go. And then I found it! Hooray! Go Buff! Now I imagine that would hurt a hell of a lot. But Buffy just manages to get up. Kicking the shit out of the vampire. And he falls down. Boom! Oh. That guy has been taking his time getting up. Yeah, I think I wanted to slay him, but he never appeared. It was so tragic. And then, hey, he did appear. And now he's getting destroyed. See, if he'd stayed down, he wouldn't have got killed. Or turned to dust, which is a better way of putting it. So I don't really know why. Go through the door, try to find Willow. It is a very catchy song. Not really, as I can't sing. I try to kick a little door open. I found an elixir. I'm going down a corridor, opening the door. I'm trying to stake a wooden sign, which makes no sense. Oh, I hate these vampires with these bloody. Crossbow was not the good move then. I think I get a bit lost in one point of this bit here. After I've killed vampires, of course, I get a bit lost of where I'm going on this. So if you're watching this for just like where to go, you'll find where I went wrong initially. As you can see, I got a bit wrong. Trying to jump up and stuff that just was not happening. Yeah, key. I don't know why I was like, yeah, key, but hey, well, yeah, key. They open doors. Doors to things like Hellmouth, and the ironic, let's she find your keys unhappy, then she'll be protecting a human key, and then it will like, I don't know about the Joyce. Was it a natural, or could it have been? I mean, you get the idea. It was a natural death, Joyce. Could there have been? Could Gloria kill Joyce? She might have done. I mean, there is the question. It's not written in stone. I mean, especially if, was it Ben the doctor that was Gloria as well? I mean, Ben could have just popped over. So it could have been Gloria that killed. I mean, it could have been Gloria who tried to make her into like one of those people that lose their mind, but because Joyce had a brain tumor that it kind of like, I don't know, it killed her due to that fact that she had a brain tumor. Instead of going crazy, she died. I don't. It's up for debate. That's what I say. And does Dawn ever actually lose the key thing? Does Dawn remain the key? I don't know. It's really weird. But like, does she? Will Dawn die? Does Dawn in the future get like powers? I mean, yes, she's human, but she's also the key. I mean, does the key inherit powers later on? And if you've not watched season 5 yet, you won't have a clue what I'm on about. So go watch season 5 if you haven't got a clue what I'm on about. Yeah, go on, leave your computer, go watch season 5. I don't care how you do it, just go watch it. And then come back when you're done. Now the power is on. That door walled out. Oh, I think I have to do it up and down twice. And before, oh, those dogs are really good at making some little music. It's really cool. They make music. Well, they don't really make music. It's the actual kicking them so many times that they make music. Door open. Hey, presto. It's, yep, there we go. Up the ladder we go, go, go. Yeah, we didn't really find out about Mount Elixir. Open the doors, what will we find? Some stairs which she walks down. Oh crap, but the only thing you can do here is literally run. For some reason, until you get like an extra weapon you get later on, you just run. And that vampire's pretty stupid.
Come on, you lot. Pick up the pace. Slayer will be on our asses in a minute. Just because you don't see her, don't mean she isn't there.
Hey, pointy wooden object. My best friend.
You can't win, Slayer.
Just between us girls, you're looking a little worn around the eyes. Never paid any attention to girls like you. Just have
Don't you ever give up, Slayer. Bloody hell, feel free to tire out at some point. Or die, if you like. No tears there.
Help! Buffy's gonna whip you good, Spike. You're gonna regret bringing your new girlfriend to see your old stomping grounds.
Shut your gob, witch. She ain't my sodding girlfriend. Lucky for you, the ritual requires life sacrifices or it'd shut you up permanent, like.
Ooh, pointy.
Get ready to spill your guts, honey.
You want a piece of me? I'll give you the whole damn pie. I feel like a new Slayer. Let me scratch that itch.
Tag, you're in.
Hi, honey. I'm home. Good coming, kid. Chick fight.
Take this. It's the least I can do.
Get ready to spill your guts, honey.
Point.
Get ready to spill your guts, honey.
Point. Looks like an opportunity for a good wholesome shimmy.
two roads diverged in the concrete jungle, and I'm gonna guess Spike and his goons took that one that leads through a cemetery.